Headed back out. Got some t-shirts. I got 3 in total. I was for sure planning on buying one, because I got one that's starting to, that the armpits, you know, underneath you on the underside of your arm is starting to rot and whatever. And would like to do a hang shot. I just don't know where. I know what that is. So that there is hung, hung in place of a downspout for when it rains. It also kind of, you know, it kind of also does work like decorative piece as well. You know, it works kind of like a, like I said, downspout for, when the rain comes off the roof, it falls into your gutter, and then it goes down the downspout, and then it kind of gives that cool effect. Going down. I've seen videos on how they work, and it's cool. I just don't know what that kind of style of downspout works, or is called. I don't know what it's called. I don't know the name of it. Is what I mean. Fuck it, we'll go down this way. Yeah, CRF 450. Nice looking bike. Yeah, I'm into the I get into the motocross stuff a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. I'm more into the four-wheeler shit. I'm more into the four-wheeler side of things with the motocross shit and all that, so. It kind of looks like my old bike. Get into is the single speed bike repair, doing chains and tubes and tires and changing brake pads. Working on headsets and grips, and if they want to do some customizational parts like anodized bolts like how I got on my bike, or aftermarket grips even. Thought about doing that too, and then create another Facebook page, promoting that. You know, like, hey, today I'm running a deal, $5 grip installs. Grips have to be supplied on your own. You know, and then they can come to me on like recommendations on what I'd run for tires. Or grips, you know, I could take in, you know, see what they, you know, taking recommendations and see what people are looking at, you know, getting, or what they'd like. Or they want exact replacements. I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and order them. It's gonna be, you know, I'll pay this price, you know, pay that price, and I'll charge a little bit to make a little bit of money on them. You know, like, so like, let's say I gotta pay $40 a tire, so it's gonna be $80 a pair. So then let's say I bump it up an extra $20. You know, I'm just, you know, roughly figuring, you know,